Hello and welcome to today's race preview. This one here is done a bit differently as we were having the game load while I began talking about things. That's for a couple reasons. This here is a really big race. This is the Bojangles Southern 500 returning to its original date that started in the 50s all the way to 2003 Labor Day weekend. Now, the Bojangles Southern 500 is in a big race forever. One of the main crown jewel events that you want to win. Now this one here, NASCAR is very smart to make a throwback weekend where they have just a bunch of different things going on. They have throwback paint schemes. They have a lot of things. I wish that one of the throwback paint schemes were in this game, but it is not, so we cannot talk about the throwback paint schemes in that sense. But they are bringing back a bunch of cars with a bunch of throwback paint schemes, have different things on them. Now, they're not necessarily all throwback in a sense of throwback. Like, you know, not all of them are paint schemes that were originally used. Most of them are. A lot of them are just older designs. So that's one thing. The other thing is that they're having a bunch of different things. The old NASCAR logo from a long time ago is back. The old NBC logo. Like I said, it's a throwback. The throwback paint schemes are there. It's really around the 70s theme. They are also using the low drag package, which nobody seems to care about this weekend. The low drag package has not really been mentioned. All it does is what we talked about for Kentucky, making the spoilers smaller, the splitter smaller, and the front grille a bit smaller also. And the other thing is that they're going to have throwback announcers at the race. So they're having Ken Squire, Ned Jarrett, and Dale Jarrett. So Ken Squire and Ned Jarrett really being the more throwback announcers, because Dale Jarrett still does announcing now. He did announcing last year, and he does some of the NBC stuff now. But either way, that's going to be cool. Some of the broadcasters are going to have throwback type clothes they're going to wear. It's really going to be a really cool thing. The track is doing throwback food. And all to go along with this, like I said, it's the low drag package, but also a new digital speedometer is in the car. So that's just another thing to just go along with this weekend at the track. Kevin Harvick is the defending race winner, and last week, actually 2 weeks ago, Joey Logano got the win at Bristol. So now, let's get talking about this year's Bojangles Southern 500. But before that, I am also participating in the throwback scheme of things with this hat. This is the Valvoline Mark Martin hat from years ago, in the 90s, I believe that this hat is from. So I will be wearing this hat in a lot of the NASCAR videos that you see, and really any video that you see me in this weekend. I'll be wearing that. I wore it in the race reaction video to the Xfinity Series. I'm going to wear it in the race reaction to the Bojangles Southern 500. And any other video that I might do, I'll have that hat on. During some of our, well, actually during this weekend's vlogs, I'll also be wearing that. So here we go. Let's get into the actual race now. Last weekend, though, Joey Logano held off Kevin Harvick to get the win 2 weeks ago. Joey Logano held off Kevin Harvick to get the win at Bristol. Now, that was Kevin Harvick's second place finish of the season. So that is pretty crazy. Next thing to talk about is cars are most likely to hit the wall here. You're going to get the Darlington strike. Now, in the video game, you can hit the wall a bit differently. Now, like that wasn't really that bad of a hit for the game. It might be a bit more, but you know, you might just see the car scrape along the wall like that a bit. Not really damage it that badly. You know, a car might get up next to the wall, get a little scrape like that, and keep going. So, Darlington stripe always happens. That was what you call a hard hit right there. Now if a car hits it hard enough though, like that, that's called a wreck. That wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, that happened. Next though, you can run a couple different ways here. Now, my style, I'm going to first show you my way that I run this track in the video game when I'm doing a normal race. Here's my driving tactic right now. This lap is how I play NASCAR 15. Here you go in along the wall, try to keep it off that wall as much as you can. I want to really stay down below, near this line, okay? This is how, remember, this is how I play the game. Now in this corner, I'm going to go down right here. I'm going to let the car slide up, bounce off that wall, let it go sideways a bit. Keep driving. That is how I race the track. Now here's the way you probably should race the track. So Darlington, turn 1. You really want to just go along here, let the car go up towards the wall, and then you're going to go back down, go back up towards the wall a bit. Now right there's actually a little bump coming out of that corner. Now into this corner, you want to go, you can run really anywhere. You can run here, you can run down here, you can run a bunch of different lanes there, but really in this corner up here is the important one to get. You cut down, you can even, drivers do cut down like that, and you can slide right up here into line. There's a little bump right there, you come up out of the bump and you keep going. This here is the first paved super speedway also, which now would be considered actually just a bit smaller track than Atlanta, Charlotte, Kentucky, all those tracks. This track's a bit smaller than it. But when this first was the track, pretty cool. So, my picks to win Darlington. Kevin Harvick, you knew that. Jeff Gordon. He's got the most wins of an active driver at the track. And another pick of mine, who else do I want to pick? Joey Logano. Joey Logano is one of my picks. So, Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, and Jeff Gordon are my picks at Darlington. Also, one more thing to go along with that throwback scheme. Tires. The tire is going to have a throwback look to it also, with it saying Goodyear only on one side of it, and being written in white instead of yellow. That's another throwback theme thing that will be coming out this weekend. And it should be interesting to see all the throwback and all that crazy, the Krezzles, things that, you know, we will get to see here at the Bojangles Southern 500. It should be pretty cool. And I hope you enjoyed this video. As remember, this race, the Bojangles Southern 500, and then there's only one more race until the chase begins. That's going to be very, very important. Coming up is watching those chase bubble drivers. Jeff Gordon, Jamie McMurray, Paul Menard, Ryan Newman, and Clint Boyer. All trying to get into the chase. And don't forget, you got a bunch of other drivers that are on the outside of the chase still trying to get a win to get in. There's a lot of drivers that have a chance to get in that are sitting right now, just need that win and they can get in. So we will see what happens, what plays out. See you next week to preview Richmond. Also make sure you check out the new series, the race reaction, as I have my race reaction of the Xfinity Series race already up. That should be up or going up at the same time as this video is. And yeah, they go at the same time actually. Because they will. And then make sure you check out the race reaction to the Bojangles Southern 500. That's going to be a big thing to see a race reaction to. It's going to be cool. So, hope you've enjoyed this video, and see you the next time. Yeah. Woo! See you at Richmond.